Hello students, today we are going to continue with chapter 3 that we have already started in the live class, and today we are going to study about the law of conservation of energy. In the previous classes we have seen that energy can be transformed from one form to other. For example, if you throw a ball, kinetic energy is converted to potential energy. When the ball comes back towards the ground, potential energy is converted to kinetic energy. Solar cells convert sun's energy into electrical energy. This we have studied, and the table given in your book on page number 46 tells us some important devices that we use for the conversion of the energy. For example, we use solar cell for the conversion of light to electrical. We use geysers for conversion of electrical energy to heat, and so on. Now, the law of conservation of energy. See, energy cannot be, total energy of the universe is constant. Energy cannot be created. We cannot create energy. We cannot destroy energy. But what we can do is, by the help of suitable devices, we can convert energy from one form to other. Suppose you are sitting inside in a room, and here where there is tube light, the tube light is getting electrical energy, and it is converting the electrical energy into light energy. The fan above your head has a motor which converts electrical energy to mechanical energy, and this mechanical energy rotates the blades of the fan. Similar example given, you must have seen the roller coaster if you have gone to some Nico Park or something like that. The roller coaster there are some toy train likes where you go move up and down, up and down. When you are moving towards down, the speed increases because kinetic energy increases, and when you go up slowly, the speed decreases, and there is a conversion of potential energy into kinetic energy into potential energy, and total energy means potential plus kinetic. This total energy is always constant. Just what takes place there is energy transformation. Energy from one part is converted to other part, and this energy transformation takes place there. Okay, if you are at the highest point, as you can see in the diagram, when you are at the highest point, at the point A, then the potential energy is maximum and kinetic energy is minimum because the speed is minimum. When you are coming down, then what is happening? The potential energy is converted to kinetic because the speed is increasing. Again, when you are moving up, the reverse process takes place. The potential energy is kinetic energy is again converted to potential energy, and this goes on. Okay, so when we are moving up, potential energy increasing. When we are coming down, kinetic energy is increasing. Okay, so these are the energy changes that take place in a roller coaster. Now, hydroelectric power plant. Hydroelectric power plant, here also energy transformation takes place. Here also energy transformation takes place. Water is stored under dam, behind the dam, in very large amount, and when the walls of the dam are open, then water falls from a height. When you store an object at a height, then it has potential energy, and when it falls from that height, the potential energy stored in it gradually converts to kinetic energy, and with huge amount of kinetic energy the water strikes the ground where there is the turbine of a generator, and it rotates the turbine which helps to production of electricity. So this energy change takes place. First of all, potential energy stored in the dam is converted to kinetic energy, and this kinetic energy is used to rotate the turbine. That is, it is used to as a mechanical energy, and this mechanical energy finally converts to electrical energy. So this all energy changes takes place in a rotating in the hydroelectric power plants. So this you have to understand what energy changes that take place. So by this we come to the end of the chapter, and in the next class you will get the exercise questions. For the timing, you go through the chapter, and any you have question you may ask me in the live class.